What's cracking, my fellow Star Wars Galaxies gamers? In this video I wanted to go over phase 1 of the Jedi system they have in place for Star Wars Galaxies Restoration 3 server. And one of the most appealing things about this server to me is their whole unique way of unlocking Jedi. So I've only got the first, or I should say I'm in the process of phase 1, and but I do know a bunch of people who have done the entire process, and I've done 2 parts of the process, so I can at least talk about what I know and what I've done. And I figured we'd get into that right here in this video. If I can get a quick like or subscribe, that'd be great. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I've unlocked phase, or I should say I've unlocked the portion A and unlocked C. I'm still waiting on B, but I figured we'd just go over the requirements here. So in A, it says discovery of the Force will require exploration throughout the ground and space on group and solo adventures. Everything encountered along the way, from artifacts, horticulture, to creatures and conclaves, will play a role in your saga. So to me, that basically is saying do a little bit of everything, right? Do some space, do some ground, group with some people, do some group stuff. You know, there's tons of collections to do on this server. Do some collections, do some crafting, talk to some people, like just do everything you can think of, you know, and have fun with it, right? Like try to have fun. And I say that because you come across, there's a lot of complainers. I mean, this is gaming. Gaming is full of bitch ass babies, but definitely there's a lot of crybaby stuff going on. I feel sorry for the developers of this server sometimes with all the crying going on. Some people say that this is vague. I mean, they're trying to be different, right? So they're trying to make it a different experience for every player. So they're not going to say, hey, take this shuttle to Tatooine, then wait 5 minutes and then do this quest, and then, you know, they're not going to like spoon feed you everything. They're just trying to give you sort of like a guideline of what to do and what to follow. So I'll actually go over what I did to unlock A, but even just showing you what I did doesn't mean that if you copy what I do, you're gonna unlock A. You know, it's a little bit gonna be a little bit different for everyone, and for me, that's exactly why I'm playing this server, because it's unique and it's different, and I don't want everything spoon-fed. I want there to be some type of discovery, unique discovery going on in my playthrough versus someone else. So since Collections has a wide variety of different types of achievements, from combat, crafting, exploration, and all that, I figured that's the way to go. So as you can see, I have a lot of exploration badges from all the different planets. I got the Jedi exploration badges. Anything Jedi oriented, I tried to make sure to do that. I did some group content, where being present at some events in game. Did Jabba's theme park, did the Rebel theme park, did a few racetracks, did the Corvette. To me, Corvette is hard as hell, so I actually had a friend help me with that. Did some Slayer stuff. Did as many of the unlocks for Master Professions as I could stomach. I really was looking forward to the Night Sister stuff, so I did as much of that as I could. I'll get more back into that later. As you can see, I don't have everything, but again, just trying to make it fun for myself to achieve these things at the same time. Didn't go very hard into anything weapons or armor oriented. The stuff you see here is just stuff I just came across. Here we go with Slayer. I did some Slayer stuff, and my badge count actually is really low. I've seen other people's badge count is like so high. Some people have told me I have one of the lowest badge counts for anyone that unlocked A that they've seen. So yeah, and then I've actually heard of people have even less than me and unlocked it as well. So again, it just, everybody's going to be different, but what I want to focus on is that Force sensitive, the Order 66. That's what I wanted to make sure to do, because again, it's Jedi oriented. Had fun with some of the dangerous fugitives when I was a Master Bounty Hunter. Got that Slayer badge. Got a lot of artifacts, and this Jedi artifact meditative discipline, unlocking that is what helped me unlock C, because that's what C is. C is basically they want you to meditate. So once you get all of those holocrons, it gives you that force-sensitive meditation ability, and then that's what's required to unlock C. And then we see I have the additional character quest. I did that. I'm still trying to do the waist pack. I'm missing the Jedi and Sith waist pack 4 or 5. They're hella expensive and I'm broke, so who knows when I'll get that, if I ever do. But going back into looking at more of these. So I got some work to do. And like I said, I just wanted to show people what I did do and what helped me unlock. So here we'll skip on over to hobbies. Not much done in the hobby section either. And I also don't have much in the way of like space, and as far as collecting the different parts for space or defeating certain enemies in space. I didn't really concentrate on much of that. So kind of like quickly go through that. And then here we go, the last section, the achievements. These are the achievements I have. A little bit of NIM stuff, I'm still missing some. Prisoner rescue. I did a good portion of some of the Night Sisters, gained some trust with them. Got the Night Sister Hunter badge, the Angler badge, killed a ton of Rancors. So there you have it. Like I said, I don't have like the most badges in the world, but just tried to stay diverse in the different things that I was doing, and that's how I unlocked A and C. And last, real quick, we'll go over B. So B is the only one I haven't unlocked yet. None of these have to be in order, by the way. Even though there's an A, B, and C, you can obviously do them out of order and it's just fine. And so requirement B is called the Incite Incident. It reads, to the benign, it appears to be the pure luck or near miss, but to the enlightened, it is the juncture signifying the first spark of discovery for a latent power that has always existed deep within. The specific moment of discovery, different for every being, is precipitated when you need it most and denotes the start of a new journey towards the Force. So B here is the hardest of them all to obtain, because basically you need to do some random things in game which you don't know what they are, and hopefully you do the specific things that are needed to be done to Insight. So the advice given by the server is really don't try to force B to happen, just play the game, and if it happens, it happens. And of course I'm not listening to any of that. I'm one of those trying to force it to happen, but yeah, it definitely could drive you crazy if you have a certain type of mindset. I actually don't mind trying to force it, I'm still having fun, but I could definitely see people getting pissed off trying to force it even though they shouldn't be. So that's how you unlock B. It's kind of like the luck of the draw, and hopefully you're doing what is needed to be done. They actually said that they may take away the variable of having to be on a specific planet to unlock. I don't know if they're going to do that. I think they might just test it out and see sometimes and not tell us. I really don't know. That's just what I've heard. But yeah, B is the kicker right there. You have to hope you're doing what you can to unlock it on a certain planet. I've seen people, or I should say I've heard people telling me they were just hopping shuttles and they incited. Someone told me they just logged on and they incited. Someone said they killed a bunch of people in the Death Watch bunker, and then they incited that way. I've seen somebody say they literally just healed someone. So you just don't know, and that's what makes it hard. For me, it makes it fun. I don't mind it, but definitely there's people losing their minds over this, which is kind of weird, because you should already kind of know that if you choose to try to be Jedi on this server, they were going to make it hard, different, unique, and everyone's experience is going to be different. So I don't really understand that, but whatever. And yeah, so I figured for those who've never played the server before, or wondering about how their Jedi system goes, at least this is how Phase 1 goes so far, and just a handful of people, from what I understand, are even in the phase 2. And once I do phase 2 or get there and figure it all out, I'll do another video on that. But thanks for watching, guys, and check you on the next one. I'm out.